Hi, I'm Abby. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be making some dumplings. So I have loved dumplings even before I moved to Korea, but I think it's been amplified since moving here. So I wanted to see if I can try to make them. Today I'm going to be making two variations of dumplings. I am going to make a meat and veggie one, but then also make a very similar one just with kimchi added. For me, it's very simple. What's really not to love about dumplings? It's meat and veggies wrapped in a little flour dough of goodness. So who doesn't like that? So I really wanted to learn how to make them myself, and so we're giving it a shot today. Here in East Asia, they will have different names for dumplings. In Korea, we call it dumplings mandu. In China, they are usually called Jiaozi. And in Japan, they're usually called gyoza. Their names can change a little or a lot by how you cook them, or sometimes even by what you put in them. So you just saw me separate, clean, and blanch, cook, and chop napa cabbage and baby bok choy, which is what I have here. And now I'm gonna start making my filling. So like I said earlier, I'm making two different kinds. So I'm gonna start with the regular pork and veggie filling. So I have ground pork here. I am slightly following a recipe, not to the T. I'm just kind of winging it from what I have and the amounts that I have. I will link it down below, the recipe I'm following, and I'm not really making any changes, but if I do see significant changes or differences between mine and theirs, I will list it down below too. So first I have ground pork, and I'm gonna add in half of my veggies that I just chopped. So to the pork and the vegetables, I'm just going to add in the sauces, which again, I will link down below the recipe. I am just going to kind of sort of follow it, but adjust it to the amounts I have. First, we have Shaoxing wine, just some oil, sesame oil, salt, and some dark soy sauce. And then last is just some water. And then I just have to mix this all together. So I finished making my filling. I actually changed a little. I was gonna make two batches, but I decided to put all the ingredients besides the kimchi into one bowl. So it's a lot. I got it to as paste-like as I can, and I figured I can just work on this until I get to the amount where then I can just add the kimchi. And so I just made it all at once, and I will add the kimchi later after I use some of the regular batch first. So next, I just have to fold the dumplings. I have mandu wrappers, which are the same for making jiaozi and gyoza. And mandu, I'm gonna try to make the two shapes because gyoza and jiaozi, the Chinese and the Japanese version, have a similar shape. And I'm gonna try making those first. So the wrappers are just little circles. I'm going to use my finger to just wet the edges. This is my first time ever making these, so we will see how the shape comes out. And I'm just going to use a small spoon to scoop the insides in. So the shape is kind of a half moon. I'm gonna pinch those together and see if I can get a reasonable shape. Maybe I put a little too much filling. Take some out first. So they're not gonna look pretty, but maybe they'll be all right. I'm gonna close that. So the first one is done. If I could try to close this a little better. Got little tears. Oh no. Ta-da! That one doesn't look great. Let's try that again. So wet the edges. I'm not gonna add as much filling this time. That should be plenty. All right, I think I started okay. Let's see, get the top. I can get that side okay. Okay, not bad. That's gonna take some practice. I'm just gonna kind of make sure they're closed. So that one turned out a lot better. Not the greatest, but a little better. So this is the typical shape, kind of like the half moon of the Jiaozi and the Jiaozi. I know they eat these a lot at the New Year's in China because they kind of look like the ancient green gods. No, not green gods. Gold ingots. Gold ingots. The shape is supposed to be like those. So I'm just gonna practice on closing my dumplings better. But first I want to try making a mandu shape. They're slightly a little different. Still gonna wet my edges. Put some filling in. Try even a little less. Alright, so I think mandu, you're gonna close at the top still, but they kind of come around. How do they make that shape? Mandu come around and they close it on the side like this. Kind of like this. They make a little kind of C and then they close it on this side. It's not exactly right, but the general shape is correct. So that's a mandu, and this is more a gyoza, jiaozi kind of shape. So I'm just gonna work on closing these a little better. I have to get the ratio filling right, which is a little hard right now, and then closing it correctly. I think technically you could just push all the whole sides together, but I want to get like the shape, the look correct. I have to work on also my filling amounts. That might be too much. It's always the same side. I can't get my left side of my dumplings. I don't know. I think my right side looks fine, but my left sides, those are a little rough. All right, so before I make too many of these, I'm actually going to cook these few that I've made just to kind of test out the filling, maybe see how my folding is going. So let's cook a few. Okay, so while those test dumplings are cooking, I'm gonna make something else with the filling and my wrappers. I saw this on Instagram so much at the beginning of the year, and I wanted to make it so bad, just never got around to it because they use the same fillings, obviously, but it's like a dumpling lasagna is what they called it. I think I saved every reel I saw of people making these. So I have my glass Tupperware. I am going to layer filling and wrappers to make a dumpling lasagna. I wanted to add cabbage, but I forgot to save some strips. So we're gonna make a little lasagna, and that way I can just steam it all together to eat it as like a whole dish. So I'm gonna start with dumpling wrappers. So I'm just going to kind of layer them on the bottom to make a base layer first. And also while I'm waiting for those dumplings to cook, I'm gonna look up a video of how to fold dumplings, see if I can get a little easier movement for my technique. So I have one layer of wrappers. I'm going to add in probably a pretty good portion of filling, and then again another layer. Alright, so I have my layer filling. I'm gonna put some more wrappers and then more filling, and I'm just going to make the lasagna that way. Alright, so I finished my dumpling lasagna. I'm just going to put this in the fridge, and then I can steam it in this whenever I want to eat it. I think I did 3 layers, so we'll see how that turns out later this week. But now I'm just going to wait for my dumplings to finish cooking. Alright, so I got my dumplings. They look fine. We're gonna see. I think they taste all right. They might need maybe a little like salt. Yeah, I might add some more salt. Other than that, I think they turned out okay. I think this is definitely something I'll have to like practice more to be like, say, oh yeah, I can really make dumplings. But I think like first time ever, not bad. Yeah, I just had to practice my folding techniques. They're very juicy. They're a little more wet. They remind me more like xiaolong bao. They're like they have juice inside, but the juice is really good. I really like the juice. So not mad about it. I think this will do. So now I just have to finish folding the rest. I'm gonna make one other thing. So I made the lasagna, but I also saw on Instagram where they use, instead of wrappers, they use cabbage to kind of make the wrappers. So I saved some large pieces of cabbage. I'm gonna make those. But I'm so excited to have dumplings to eat, like homemade dumplings. All right, so let's get to wrapping some more. Wow, I watched one short on YouTube and my dumplings look so much better. I don't know if you can see that. But so much better. It obviously is still not perfect, but it's so much easier. Now that I like watched it and they were, because I was trying to do it from the wrong side. So now I can just work on perfecting it. It's gonna probably take me a while to fill all these. Actually, I'll probably run out of wrappers before I run out of filling. So I'm gonna fill these a little more and then I'm going to do the cabbage. It's just practicing the folding after that. I mean, they are getting better, but still work in progress. I'm definitely gonna have to freeze some of these and then I'm gonna save the rest just to eat fresh. See how this could be like very therapeutic, just like sitting here like listening to music or something and just folding dumplings. Might be doing this in the future, hey? Well, that one wasn't bad. Ta-da! Dumplings. 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 Yay! So last I saved some big cabbage that I also blanched, and I'm gonna put the filling inside here, and then I can roll it up, fold in the sides, so I have a dumpling but in a cabbage wrap. And these I can also steam, or I can put them in a pan and pan fry them. Okay, so I've used over half of the filling, I would say. So now I'm going to add in my kimchi. I've been saving this kimchi to make these. So I'm just going to mix that in, and I'm gonna finish making my dumplings until I run out of wrappers, and then figure out what to do with the rest of it, because I might have more. We're gonna see. So as I finish out making these, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've ever made dumplings, how you fared. Oh gosh, that's a lot. How was the folding for you? I'm still getting the hang of it, but I think I've actually already gotten better. So practice, 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 practice. But I will definitely have some of these just in my fridge to eat throughout the week, and then I'm gonna put some in my freezer to have later on. But making these has been kind of a fun little experiment tonight, and I can't wait to eat these throughout the week, throughout whenever I get through all of them, because I have a lot. Between the dumplings, the lasagna, and then the cabbage wraps, I have a lot of food. So it's a big batch. It'll last me a while. But I'm gonna sit here, finish wrapping. I will see you guys next time. Remember, if you want to be someone, why not be you? Happy making, happy eating. I will see you guys next time. Bye.